What's going on, Throne Army? We have the second installment of Meshage Monday, which is now going to be renamed courtesy of Bombay Lax Meshage Monday. I thought that was really clever, kind of cheesy, but definitely interesting. And the other crazy thing I found out was someone else on YouTube has a Meshage Monday, and they kind of own the hashtag. So when I was going through the hashtags, looking up your guys' questions to answer for this video, found some random ones that had nothing to do with lacrosse or throne, and then I realized. So we're now going to be changing it to MESH. AGE Monday, kind of mesh in the stick, because I think that's more, throne and lacrosse themed, and definitely a really cool idea. So thank you again to Bombay Lax, and if you send me your mailing address, I would love to send you a little gift for coming up with such a cool name for this and contributing to the community. So thanks again, Bombay Lax. I got a lot of stuff to talk to you guys about. I know this video is a day late. Yesterday was crazy with Cyber Monday. I'll get to that in a bit. Just absolutely insane. You guys rock. Just kind of go through the list. Starting off, last night went to the Barclays Center with my mother was in town, and we went to the Barclays Center, which is the new arena in in Brooklyn, in South Brooklyn, kind of, but south of me, I should say. And we went. I brought Chris and also my girlfriend Eve, and we all went to go see the Knicks Nets game, which is the first, I guess, time they've played each other, which was a really, really big deal. The arena is beautiful. It was a lot of fun. We definitely had fun, and it's just crazy, taking a car to Brooklyn and going to see something that awesome. So it's definitely cool. And the Nets won in overtime, which was really, really exciting. I got a free T-shirt somewhere that was pretty awesome. But one of the other really cool things was we got to see Jay-Z and Beyonce, which is pretty crazy. They were sitting about, I don't know, 15 rows in front of us. And the other thing is we also got to see Mayor Bloomberg when he was exiting. He just walked right past us. So it's always fun in New York, seeing crazy things like that. It's always entertaining. So I hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving. As some of you guys know, I was in Boston for Thanksgiving. Had an unbelievable time. Wasn't able to get the shoot around set up in time. I got fields, but I didn't get nets, and I really wanted nets. But for next year, I have a really awesome inn to make it really special. So I'm going to plan a little bit ahead of time, make sure you guys know about it, and make sure there's nets and a really nice field for us to play on. But I was really looking forward to that. Kind of sad that it didn't follow through, but definitely going to make it work next year. Probably the highlight of besides Thanksgiving, and just Eve's mom is an unbelievable cook, so I ate like a king for I don't know how many days we were there. But we played hockey. Her dad organizes a friends and family hockey game the day after Thanksgiving. It's kind of like invite only. It was a lot of fun, and I wore the GoPro for it, and it was the first time I wore the GoPro on the hockey rink. We've had them like in nets or in other places, but actually on my helmet. I found a way to rig it up to give you a really cool view, because in lacrosse your hands are up in here, but hockey they're down on the ice, and so I had to find a way to kind of make it so you could see my stick and have the heads up of the play. But so I'm going to be making a video for that, kind of a highlight video. I know a lot of you guys are interested in to see me play hockey as well, and I also want to do the video for her dad and for other people that played, because it was really special. We all got these really cool badges. Damn it, I don't know where mine is, but if I remember, I'll post the photo. But my girlfriend's mom, when you like win a tournament or whatever, you get the badges to sew on your jerseys. She designed one for it, and it was really cool. They're a very cool design family, and so it was just special. Had a lot of fun, put a few goals in. The only thing that was kind of sucked was I snapped my stick in the first shot, not even the game, but in warm-ups, and I posted a photo of on Instagram, and a lot of you guys commented on it. But I just ordered a new stick. Should be here in a few days, and I'll be sure to show you guys that, because it's hockey equipment's pretty cool too. Not as cool as lacrosse, but it's definitely cool, and I know a lot of you guys enjoy hockey as well, so I'll be sure to do, I don't know if I'll put in a video, but I'll definitely do a photo of it for Instagram, so that was definitely cool. Some really big things happened this week. The first was Cyber Monday, where we were doing white mesh for $10, and I had a giant stockpile of it laying around, and you guys just bought it all. I couldn't believe it. We're completely out, and I didn't think that would really happen. I thought a lot of guys would take me up on it, and I was really excited to be able to offer you guys such an awesome deal, and to get more of my product out there, and to see more of you guys stringing it, more of you guys testing it out. And you guys exceeded my expectations. We had an insane amount of orders, absolutely insane. We tripled our almost quadrupled, I think, our most orders over a weekend. So that was really awesome, and I'm working tirelessly to get those out. I'm actually doing the orders videos, I think, in 3 or 4 parts because I don't have enough table space for all of them. But you guys are awesome, and I'm really glad you guys took me up on that deal. And just really excited to be able to offer you that and to get more throw mesh out there. So we're going to be out of stock of white mesh for a few days. Got to get it in and got to make more of it. So sorry about that. I'll have to plan according. I planned for this year, but I just kind of went over my expectations. So I'll definitely do that. But you guys are awesome, and I was really glad I could offer it to you guys. The other giant thing we did, which was last night, was the first TOS Army video I released. It was someone, Patrick Ryan, submitted it to me. He strung up these 2 really awesome STX heads. One was a stallion and the other was a surgeon. I'm kind of doing that from memory. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But he did the die decals, the ribbon decals, did an awesome pink marble fade, and strung it up with some 60 and some 15 mil. Did a stick for his buddy as well. And Kyle, you're lucky. You know, you're lucky to have him to hook you up with such an awesome stick like that. That's really generous. And so that was cool. You guys really seemed to like it. I did a lot of work on the intro and editing, and you guys always really enjoy that. And so that was really awesome. And we got another one going up today that features another one of my favorite YouTube guys that I really want to support. And so I'm really excited to get that one up for you. And it's also a goalie one, so goalies have something to look forward to that. But the TOS Army channel is just doing awesome. If you guys haven't yet, go check out the first video over there, and also be sure to subscribe over there. A lot of cool stuff are going to be coming out from there. And I'm starting to see I don't know, it's like when you make something and you look at your initial ideas there, and then once I start getting feedback from you guys and seeing how you guys interact with it, I'm able to come up with more ideas for it. So kind of got a list of a few ideas to add to the TOS Army channel, which is definitely awesome. All right, and then we're going to get into the new stuff we got in, and then we're going to get into your guys' questions. So I've got a big box that you guys are really going to love. We got our order of heads in for Christmas, and this is about 70% of it, and we got some new ones to offer you guys. Someone on Instagram saw this and called it. We have STX Stallions that are now going to be available, and I think we're going to do a pre-strung with the Archer pocket in it, because a lot of you guys have been loving that pocket, and I want to be able to order or offer a pre-strung version. Next we got the always classy Cobra X, one of my favorite heads of all time. Got a bunch more of those in. And probably the classiest head, the Evo 3X with black and white. Looks really, really sick. And then currently the head that I play with, a Blade Pro. These are going to be added there soon. And I might do a crown pre-strung in it. It's my exact head and pocket that I play with. Might do a pre-strung of that, but we'll see how it goes over. And then I think that's all the new ones. So, and then we got the Evo lights. We got more Evo lights in, and then we also have Superpowers, of course. And I ordered a bunch of these. I think we've already downed about half, so I might have to reorder more Superpowers. But those are all the heads that we got in, and then we're also the Rabels are back ordered. And something else is back, or just the Rabels are back ordered, I think. Maybe in the comments let me guys know if you guys would be into a pre-strung Blade crown and a Stallion Archer pocket. If you guys have a lot of interest, I'll be sure to get those up as soon as I can. But a lot of really, really cool heads in there. The other cool stuff we got in was Larry over at the inventor of the Lax Pro Stringer. After seeing my review of the video, he sent me a new plate to do a wider track. And so I'm going to be hopefully doing a custom soon. I'm completely overwhelmed with orders, but would like to test it out. It's the leathers are more spaced further out here, so it's for a little bit of wider track. It'd be really good for a thrown pocket. So might do that. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to it, but it's cool that I got the plate. And then the other thing is the new product, which I think his son invented and is working on with him, is the Fogo plug. And these are my shooter locks that they put on here, ordered from me and put on. Really cool idea. It's like just a hockey puck, but it's actually shaped for the head. Chris loves it. He kind of went crazy when he saw it. It was kind of funny. And I'm like, it's just like a thing that, that's awesome, but it's so simple. And he was just like, no, you don't get it. It's awesome. So we're going to do some tests with this. Larry even said that you can put it in and then bake it. If a really warped head, you can bake it back into shape, or you can just put it in and wait. So we'll see what happens. Definitely cool. Gonna do a review for it soon. Not sure when I'm gonna get it up because we're super overwhelmed right now. But definitely a cool product and get it up. And then this is Chris's Evo X6. He's like, oh, I just had this lying around, and I'm like, this is an awesome head. So we're gonna do something special with it. Not 100% sure what we're gonna do yet because I have 2 of them just kind of laying around. But yep. So that's all the gear. The other thing that you guys mentioned is, yes, I did get a new microphone. After seeing the most recent Super Smash Lax, the audio is just terrible when we were outside. You could hear planes, you could hear every delivery truck, everything but birds I feel like you could hear. So bought a really nice new microphone, but it's kind of a shotgun outdoor mic as much as an indoor mic. So it makes my voice really high because it's supposed to, how can I explain it? Like bypass the lower sounds of engines and wind and all that. So inside when it's super isolated, it kind of brings up a weird frequency. I'm still tuning it. It was definitely weird for me, but I didn't record secondary audio on another microphone, so I had to post it. I had to redo the whole video. So that's why my voice was a little bit off. But I'm working on it. It's a pro mic, you don't just plug it in and go. You kind of got to tweak with it. So I'm working on it. But some of you guys were like, something's wrong with his voice, and I thought it was really funny. I was kind of self-conscious about putting it up, and then all of you guys noticed. But you weren't mean, so it was all good. And then, so let's get into the actual questions from this week. This is probably my favorite part of the whole mess. I can't even say it. I gotta work on this. Meshage Monday. I might just call it like M squared or something. I feel like I'm gonna constantly pronounce that wrong. But got a lot of entries, a lot of good ones too, and I really love this, so keep them coming. We're gonna change the hashtag, as I said. So let's get right into it. The first is from Graham Peckle. He asked, Throne, what do you think about the new Brine King 4 shoulder pads and arm guards? I'll go through it quickly. I love them. When I wore shoulder pads, I wore the first Kings, and they were awesome. I did cut a lot out of them. I probably shouldn't recommend that, but I've always done it to make them lighter and less bulky, and they had shoulder caps, so when you run and they bounce, it's just dreadful. So I cut them down to it, but they're probably my favorite shoulder pads. They don't have a lot of stuff on them, but they have it where it counts, and they're very minimal looking, and they always have a nice colorway. They're never just crazy opulent like some of the Warrior ones. So I definitely like them. And the arm guards are awesome. I checked them out this week when I was in Boston. We went to a few lax stores, and they kind of got that 4-panel protection that's on a stretch liner, and I love them. Those are the ones I'm definitely getting. I think I'm gonna get the white ones because you guys gave me a hard time about my ventilators, even though I love those arm guards. They're so light and so breathable. But I think I'm gonna get the King 4s next. I just find them to be the new ones with the full neoprene sleeve in it. They get really sweaty really quick and kind of bother me. But I definitely like the Kings. If you're gonna get them, just go for the Kings. Definitely like them. So awesome question. The next is from Mike Berryman. He also won one of our giveaways and is a really awesome guy. He said, hey Throne, are traditional pockets still legal in NCAA play? And that is, yes they are, as long as it has that 4-inch rule for shooters. You can use them. A lot of people think traditional is going to be a lot more prevalent in the upcoming season. You're going to see more of them, but I don't think it's going to be over 50% increase or anything like that. I think still a wax mesh, if you're used to mesh, is going to be much better than to go straight to traditional. That's just in my opinion, someone that has played with both for an extended period of time. And then the next is from Future Her 40 and from Mobbit as well. They said, Throne, what's the highest level of hockey that I've played or you played? I played D1 high school at an all-boys Jesuit school. Pretty intense hockey in Cleveland. I played there and loved it. Had a lot of fun. Didn't win any states or anything, but we made it to the Frozen Four a few times, twice I think, and I loved it. It was really, really good hockey. Played there a really long time, and then my junior year I went to go play AAA in Cleveland, and it was just eye-opening. The talent that was there really kind of raised my entire game because I was chasing after guys that were, I was always kind of the fastest, and I was now chasing guys that were as fast as me or faster. So it really helped me become a better hockey player. And they had strength and conditioning coaches that were super serious, had really good instructional sessions. My shot got so much better. I was a big slap shot guy because my wrist wasn't as accurate, but I was able to really destroy a slap shot and deceive the goalie. And getting there, they just made me focus on my wrist shot, and it got better and better and better. and it was awesome. And I was playing AAA there as a junior, and we were playing in a summer travel team for the AAA team, and we were playing some college prep guys, and that's when I got my second or third severe concussion. I had three. The third one I think was the worst, was the second degree third concussion though, and that's when I kind of got told to quit it out in terms of hockey, so that was really unfortunate. But if that didn't happen, I probably wouldn't have thrown, and it's awesome. So I'm grateful in some ways I'm sad, but it was a bad experience, but also good things came from it because I kind of went beyond it. So that was the highest level I played hockey, AAA in Ohio. Super intense hockey. Had a lot of fun. Actually, when I go home for Christmas, I go home to my old rink and actually skate, and they have like all the banners with my name on it and stuff that I've won since I started playing when I was 3. And it's really special. It's weird. It's like it really doesn't matter, it's like a hometown team, but hockey's pretty big in Cleveland, and it's always cool going home and seeing, the names of the guys you played with and whatnot, and skating on that rink again. It's always a special moment, and usually my sister goes with me, who also skates. She was a figure skater and a pretty good one at that. And so it's kind of that time. I don't get to see her that much, so it's a really special time for us to go skating in our hometown. So, and then the other 2 questions I have, or 3, I got 3 more for you guys. This is from Brian Reed at Still Reading, which is a funny, awesome name. He said, what's your favorite jersey number? That's 4, because I'm the 4th. It just has a really special significance to me, and a lot of people don't like 4, and I like the way it looks. It's a little bit different, so I always wore 4. I wore 22 my whole life because of the Gates and Pavels when I was a kid, and then when I started getting into high school, everyone was wearing 22. So I changed it, and 22, is kind of connected to 4, 2 plus 2, or 2 times 2. So I went to 4, and it has a very graphic look to it, and that's why I really like it. So 4 is my favorite number. And then the next one, which I thought was a really good question, kind of got asked by 3 different people, and that was my favorite complete defender stick. And I kind of touched on this with the Type D, but I'm in love with the Proton U. Chris has made me a believer of that thing. It's stiff. It's got a nice face shape. It's super stiff. I know I said it already, but it really is. And it's got really elegant holes. The way it's really easy to string. So that would definitely be my head. A close runner-up might be the new. It's not the Shield. It's not the Shield. It's not the Shield. It's not the Shield. It's the Hammer. I've definitely heard really good things about that. It's got the same C channel technology as the Stallion that I really like, so it's probably going to be a Shield as a close run-up, or it might trump the Proton U because they're kind of related. I feel like a lot of the technology from the Proton U is in the Shield, or the Hammer. Man, I keep getting those 2 mixed up. But that, and then I think for the shaft, I would definitely go with the Swizz Beat. I had one and really loved it. I've seen a lot of top guys use it. It's light. It's not super light, but it's light, and it's pretty stiff. So you're able to get, or strong. So you're able to get a good, momentum on it for checks, and it's got that grip on half of it. And I see a lot of defensemen really like that. It makes it a little bit lighter because you're not putting a bunch of tape on it, but still gives you that grip. And if you have the money, go for the Scandium version. I had the one and really loved it. Took some pretty vicious checks with it. Nothing ever happened, and I can imagine as a defenseman, stick being a little bit lighter and a little bit stronger is really going to help you out. So that's definitely what I do. The Swizzle or the Swizz Beat shaft, and then a Proton U or a Hammer would probably be my ultimate D setup. If you're going LSM, I definitely recommend the Encore. That's probably my favorite head for LSM, and I think they're might be discontinuing them, and so they're like $50 right now. I think I saw them for. Definitely worth it. They string a little bit funky if you're not going for more of an LSM pocket, but because the holes aren't the optimal, but definitely an awesome LSM. Super stiff. It's got a little bit more pinch, going to give you a little more ball retention, and definitely is nice. And then the final question was from Dylan Fox, and it was, why do I hate Maverick so much? I don't hate Maverick. I think they do some nice stuff. Like their Wonder Boy shaft when it came out was really awesome. Their gloves are really comfortable. It's more about aesthetics, but when it comes down to their heads, I find them to be a little bit just immature. They're just kind of lagging. There's a lot of things with them that are kind of like blatantly just not wrong, but just could be better. And that's what just bothers me with them, is that the design isn't there as much as some of the other companies, and it's not stuff that's super revolutionary, and that's what kind of you know, it gets me down. It's just, if I just wouldn't gravitate towards using them. There's much better things out there for the same price, and that's just why I don't care for Maverick as much. And some of their more popular heads just have really weird things in them. They're almost like alien, considering what's now considered like the status quo of what a lacrosse head should be. So that's it. So that was awesome, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you again for all the the questions you sent me. If you guys are looking to get in on the next one, all you have to do is tweet a question with the hashtag Meshage Monday. I gotta work on that, or I gotta find some abbreviation. But I'll definitely answer them next week. And that's everything, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to the new TOS Army video. If you haven't yet, please go over there and subscribe. Doing really awesome things over there. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my main channel, Throne of String. And maybe in the comments, let me guys know what you guys think of this video format. And if you have any questions or comments to make Meshage Monday, yes, better, let me know. Have a good one, guys. Got a nice texture to him. I'm going to try and see if he wants to do a review video of these once he starts getting up. He hasn't even unscrewed the tabs yet, but those are pretty awesome.